Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day out there. It is Friday, March 20th. I hope you got some wild weekend plans of sitting self-quarantined at the house. Yeah, never mind. This weekend's going to be a bummer. I got a feeling. I got to run from Virginia to Minnesota, homebound load. Can't wait to hurry and get this done. Pays okay, doesn't pay that great from what you're thinking from my previous loads maybe, but pays okay, well worth doing, but I'm not knocking any heads off with it. So you know, I don't really think of it as price gouging out here when you get a good paying load, because it's supply and demand. You know, you don't get mad at your Uber driver when you know, demand goes up and he makes more money. Or you shouldn't, at least, because it's supply and demand. If you don't want it, don't pay for it. That's the way I look at it. You know, these brokers and these distribution centers and these shippers, they got options. They don't have to ship this stuff right now, but if they want the business, they're going to pay for it. You know, it's my company slogan. When Unicel gets into trucking, you'll get it for free. Until the end, you go through me, and it ain't free when you go through me. So, my last load I did, finished up a load yesterday from New Jersey down to Virginia. I took that load based on this load because, you know, I was like, well, I'm going to because I had a load picked out that was going from Philadelphia to Minnesota. Booked that, and then kind of realized I couldn't make it, and I really wasn't mad about it, because I called the broker the next morning. I was like, hey, I don't think I can make this first delivery, and it was a Walmart delivery, 2-stopper, both of them Walmarts. And needless to say, he was not happy with that because Walmart deliveries are hard to rebook. And I told him, I said, hey, if you can find somebody else to do it, I'm cool, you know, because at that point I was looking at loads that were like literally going like half the distance and paying the same amount. So you know, I was like, oh, by all means, you know, you can have that, back. So I got out from under that, and made about $1,000 yesterday running a 250 mile load with deadhead, probably about 250. Good times. Unloaded that. Sat pretty much all day yesterday. Got over there this morning to load this. Loaded it really quick. Excuse me. It's 50 degree start and stop, so not going to use a lot of reefer fuel on this one. But yeah, should be a pretty good weekend load. Once I get through this West Virginia mountains, you know, and get out to some flat ground, we'll run it wide open and get it home. So that's what I'm doing. Hope everybody's staying safe out there and healthy, you know. I'm going to be like all the other truck drivers on YouTube, you know. Be sure to, no, sorry. Just can't do it. Just, it's so cringy. I can't bring myself to say stuff like, you know, that you were told in kindergarten, you know. You were told when you could first learn to speak, you know, wash your hands, don't cough in people's, like, who the hell don't know that already? You know, I don't need YouTube videos to tell me that. But anyway, I got some stuff in the news I want to go over real quick, and then I want to talk about the truck a little bit. And what else? I might wrap it up. Let me get through this real quick. Number one, I want to talk about marijuana dispensaries are deemed essential and allowed to stay open in LA. So you guys hauling marijuana, you know, BOC, you know, you can book loads to LA, just so you know. The feds find a record-breaking amount of methamphetamine in a tomato pepper load. 690 pounds of meth. So all you guys that were planning on getting some meth and running these legal waived hours of service, sorry guys, your plug got popped. Okay, today, this is trucking news right here. 1 p.m. today, this afternoon, multiple vehicle crash on I-80. This is a news flash. This never happens. Multiple vehicle crash on I-80 in Wyoming, mile marker 331. Both directions, all lanes closed. Cheyenne to Laramie, 14 to 16 hours before they estimate that will be open yet. They don't know how many trucks are involved. So sorry guys, if you're running 80, you're probably going to be there for a day or so. Which, you know, don't you plan that when you go through there this time of year? You know, I came through there about a month ago, and oh man, I was so concerned about getting shut down because, like, over the weekend, you know, they'd had that huge crash. I try to stay out of there if I can, really, to be honest with you. The big autonomous truck, I don't know why this was in the news, because I thought this happened like 2 months ago. Starsky Robotics is shutting down for good. So the autonomous trucks, oh, reefer kicked on. It's going to ruin my whole video. Hey, for those of you that are on Twitter, do you follow Donald Trump? Because yesterday, at about 5 p.m., he said thanks to all the truckers for coming to the rescue. And, you know, I think to myself, like, are we really heroes, or are we just doing our damn job? You know, like, I don't know, just saying. Which brings me to the point of GM says they will deliver you a new car straight to your house. If you buy a new car from GM, they're willing to bring it to you. And my thought is, per the usual, GM's way behind the times. Isn't there already like 20 companies out there right now? If you buy a car from them, they'll deliver it to you. And GM says that's their way of doing their part. You know, like they're some saint because they're going to bring a car to you. Like, get real, GM. You're doing it for the profits. You know, it's like me getting out here and saying, oh, I'm you know, delivering this freight, and then I'm bringing these groceries to you. You know, I'm delivering loads of alcohol because, you know, I'm, you know, saint, you know, trucker, you know, like, get over yourself, GM. Do me a favor, if you really want to help people out, stop shipping jobs to China. Maybe think about that, you know, that would be a better place to start than delivering cars. Another thing in the news, oh man, are you ready for this? Walmart is going to hire 500 new drivers. That's right. Sign up for some slip seating and some driver facing camera, don't be on your cell phone jobs, man. Woo, woo, woo. $87,000, and you can have your own slip seat Walmart truck. That's what they pay a year on average, they said. $87,000. You know, I don't know. I feel like there's companies out there that pay kind of pretty much the same and don't watch everything you do and don't mind if you talk on your phone as long as it's a Bluetooth. And I just don't see Walmart being that attractive as a place to work anymore. I'm not knocking the guys that work there, you know what I mean? If you've been there 15, 20 years, you deal with that self-facing camera. You don't talk on your cell phone, or at least you buy one of those little tiny earpieces and you put it in the left side, you know, and Walmart just thinks you're crazy because you're talking to yourself all day. Because you know you got two cell phones if you work at Walmart. You got to have the one they know about, and you got to have the one you use, because that's how Walmart rolls. They have the right to pull your cell phone records to see if you've been talking on the cell phone. Bad drivers. Now get out of that truck. I got somebody else I got to put in there. Here's where Walmart comes in. Walmart, you got to have 30 months full-time tractor trailer class A in the last 36 months. Bam. So 30 in the last 36. I guess you could take 6 months off and still, you know, as long as you know, within 36 months. And no more than 2 moving violations in your truck or your car in the last 36 months. No serious moving violations in a commercial vehicle in the last 36 months. No DUI, no DWI, no OWI, no, well, that's all of them, in the last 10 years. So none of those in 10 years, guys. You got to be squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. No preventable accidents in the last 3 years to get on over here at Walmart. I say that like I'm at Walmart. But yeah, guys, that's the news. Thought I'd run through a few of those for you real quick. Yeah, coronavirus is still going on. We're in apocalyptic times. It's funny because one day I kind of feel like, yeah, we're back to normal. Then the next day I feel like it's getting even crazier. I don't know. I think I seen on the news earlier we're up to 14,000 cases in the U.S., 200 deaths. So, I mean, you know, it's still going on. Before I left Virginia, I did notice, I went into a Love's. They will let you get your own wiener now, so you don't have to ask the Love's associates to grab your wiener. And I'm here at a Love's in, I think I might still be in Virginia. I don't know. I got to look at this. But here, they have a McDonald's and a Subway inside the Love's. And you can't walk from the Love's into the Subway McDonald's. They got them barricaded off. You got to go out and go around. Which made me feel much safer. You know, I'm like, yeah. Not really, I'm joking. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. I'm off here. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I may try to make another video for the weekend's up. Who knows? The suspense is killing you. I know it. You know it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you could for me. Leave comments for sure. Like the video, don't like it, I don't care. It's the same way it was. I'd rather have comments than anything, you know, because it's entertaining at least when people leave comments, you know. It's like, I enjoy reading them. Anyway, guys, take care of each other out there. Later.